Hi everyone, welcome to Modern Hmong Girl. It's a girl, Emmy.
And it's your girl, Lex. As you can see, we are wearing the same clothes from our previous episode if you're watching, because we are killing one bird. Wait, no.
Two birds with one stone.
Damn it.
Yesterday, she was saying that to me too. She was going to say, we're killing one bird with two stones. I'm like, exactly, because we both just can't get shit done. It needs two stones to get it done, you know? And she messed up again.
Shit. Okay, but welcome to episode 47. At least we got the episode number correct for 2 episodes in a row. So we are talking about a very Hmong Christmas. Yeah, so just experiences that we've had as a Hmong family for Christmases and whatnot. So
Yeah. If you're a returning listener, thank you so much for returning. And if you are a new listener, thank you so much for tuning in during the holidays. And we hope y'all enjoy this very, very Christmas episode. To get started, we're going to talk about gifts that we wanted growing up.
yeah, I always wanted an iPod growing up, and my parents would not get it for me. They said that I had to like get my own money. But how am I a kid and like I don't have a job? So I was like, how the hell? How the hell am I gonna get the money? And it was $199, but then with taxes, it would be like 200.
Wow,
something.
that is so cheap compared to now. It's so expensive.
Exactly. But I was like, shit, I need to like count all of my birthday money. But I probably only had like $80 or $90 for my birthday money. So I was like, what do I do? And so, I unshamelessly asked my grandparents. I was begging them for money. I was like, please buy an iPod for me. I really
Wait, how old
want
were
an
you
iPod."
like at this time?
I think I was in middle school, probably 7th grade.
Okay.
7th grade. And so I was like, please, I really, really want an iPod. But they wouldn't get it for me because my parents knew that I was begging for an iPod. So they were like, no, you're not going to get money from your grandparents. Like, you're going to have to come up with the money by yourself. And I'm like, bro, I'm literally like just $20, $30 off. Like, can you just help me? Like I was like $100 off. I was like, please just like help me. I really want an iPod. And this was when technology was really starting to rise up too.
Yes.
And everybody in middle school had an iPod. And I just really like, being like a kid, you just want to be like other kids too with what they got. So I really want an iPod.
Following the trends.
Yeah, but I did get an iPod because it was me and my sisters. We shared. We bought it together.
Okay, yeah.
And so it was really hard to share though. So it didn't really work out. But still, I guess I got that iPod. But it definitely took a lot to get that damn iPod though.
Talking about iPods, it reminds me of MP3s.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All the little gadgets back then. Wow. Feels so foreign. Everything is just so technical nowadays.
That's so true.
Yeah.
I miss that. Like plugging the USB in.
Yeah, putting the headphones on. Like, you have to download music first. Wow.
Yes.
Y'all don't know the struggles we went through back then, converting the YouTube to the MP3 and downloading onto. Oh, Lord, that was so much work. Gosh. But for me, I feel like I have bad memory. I just want to say that. You guys already know I'm a Dory. But I think just growing up, I wanted very basic things. I feel like I just wanted like nice clothes or something because, coming from like a family of immigrants, coming from overseas, we didn't have that much money. And a lot of things that we got were just passed down from like the older siblings and stuff. So I think I wanted really basic things growing up. And I had an iPod in school. In school. I had an iPod when I was in middle school, but I don't remember what grade I got it. See, y'all, I have bad memory. I just know I got an iPod, but I don't know when I got the iPod or who gave me the iPod or if it got passed down to me. Like, I have really bad memory, okay? Like, I always say I have blanks. I don't remember certain things from certain age, like from 8th grade, 7th grade under. I don't really have good memory of stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted a lot of basic things. What I wanted most for Christmas was to have a Christmas tree. Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we could talk about just growing up with Christmas and being in a Hmong family. Like I mentioned, since we came from Thailand in like 2004, we obviously we don't have money, so we never had a Christmas tree, and that's what we always envied during Christmas because we never had a Christmas tree, and we just really, really wanted a Christmas tree. And I think one time my aunt gave us a Christmas tree, but I think we never used it. I don't know, because it was never a tradition for our family to celebrate Christmas and stuff. Yeah. So I think not until like we got older, we finally like celebrated Christmas and, had a Christmas tree and had presents under. And I was like, wow, like we feel so it felt just like my, like, what is that word? Childhood healing. I don't know. Inner child healing. Yes. Yeah, I felt like my inner child healing. And I feel like I still feel like that nowadays too, when I get to celebrate Christmas with my family and do it together, because we all never got to do that together. Yeah. Yeah. I do love Christmas. And whenever people ask me like, what's a family tradition you guys do during Christmas? Like, shit, I don't got one. Like, we just do Christmas,
Yeah.
Or like, what's your favorite like food you guys do for Christmas? I don't know. We eat Hmong food. Right. Like, we just make Hmong food. Yeah.
Yeah, I do resonate with you with like the Christmas traditions being foreign, because honestly, I'll say like if it wasn't for my mom, my family would not celebrate Christmas, because my grandparents and my dad, they didn't even know what Christmas was. And like coming to America, they didn't know like what America even celebrated at all. Like Christmas, Halloween, what's that? What's prom? They don't know, right? But thankfully, my mom, she was born here. And so, like, she understood the American traditions, and her family is a bit more Americanized too. And so, when she and my dad, they got married, my mom, she would always do those traditions. She would set up the Christmas tree. She would do Halloween, dress us up and everything like that. And I was just like so thankful for that, like having my childhood memories be filled with celebrating Christmas and other holidays too. And I just remember like my mom was telling us a story. She was like, yeah, like when I got married to your dad, and it was Christmas time and I was setting up the tree and they didn't know what I was doing. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet that like my mom, she brought like a light or like a gathering, an event to my family. And we just always started doing Christmas ever since my mom was married into the family. And so we shared that tradition with my uncles and aunts as well too. And they started doing Christmas as well too. So I think ultimately Christmas is such a warm holiday. Yeah. And honestly, I feel like Hmong people, they already have so many hangouts. And so like this is just another hangout on top. But I think it's extra special though, because it's gift giving. And I think like, I don't know if us Hmong people, we have like a tradition of gift giving too, except for like, I guess the New Year's when we get money.
Yeah,
but
I don't know too. I don't think so.
But like this, I think it's like extra special for us because we actually get to give out gifts and it's just really meaningful. So
yeah, and something that I really like about Christmas now is all the games.
Oh yeah,
like when you do a whole family gathering and you play all the games all night. There's gifts for kids, gifts for adults. Like it's so fun. I have so many videos on my phone of us playing Christmas games. And it's just on my phone. Like I should probably post it. It's been like a couple of years. It's just sitting there. But yeah, games are always so fun and competitive. And I just like getting gifts. Yeah, it's just so fun when you get gifts on holidays like this. And like Lex said, it is a very, very warming time because you're with your family and you're all bonding together and just having fun. Getting some drinks and opening gifts and just being there in each other's presence is amazing.
I feel like, so my family, it's just like my immediate family that we would celebrate, and I would just like celebrate with them. But then we just started celebrating with like my other families as well too. So like growing up, it was just literally like nine of us. So we were like a small family just doing, well, I guess a small Hmong family. Yeah. So we were like that small Hmong family that we just celebrated amongst ourselves. And so it was like, I guess it's not like that exciting, but it was still like a warming feeling, and everyone was just like getting together. And my family, I guess we don't like, we grew up not really hanging out with each other a lot too. And so I think that having this event and bring that it brings us together is just really important, because we were like, oh right, like you live here too, like, oh I haven't seen you for like a week, you know. And so yeah, I think that celebrating with my small family, it was just really intimate and simple. But now we celebrate with our other families. And so there's like over 20 of us now.
Go
And
crazy.
yeah, I could just say that the dynamic is totally different. And I really love how like it has changed and it's evolved throughout the years, that like all of my families come together now, because we really don't see each other like that, because we all live in different states. And so like when we do see each other, it's like, oh my God, like let's catch up, like how you been, how are your stories? And it's just so fun. And especially with the games, because the more people we have, like the more fun it gets too, because we just see like each other's personalities, and we see like who's a sore loser, who's competitive. I can say I'm not competitive.
Really?
Nor I'll say I'm
I
competitive.
feel like you're competitive.
Really?
Yes.
I feel like I'm competitive if it's something I really want.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if like it's like a pan, I'll be like, oh, I don't really
Oh,
care.
okay. So
you know?
depending on the gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's a DJI, I'm winning that. Like,
So how does the
yes.
gift giving work with all the family together?
We do White Elephant or Secret
Okay.
Santa,
Okay.
because
With everyone? Wait, is it like 20 people?
it is adults and then kids to
Okay.
themselves.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Okay.
then now I'm considered an adult, thank God. I hated being a kid. Like I hated being categorized as a kid in like my big family, because I was just like, I feel like I'm not a kid anymore. And that was when I was like 17, 18. Because I was like, I want to hang out with the adults too.
Oh, really? I always like hanging out with the kids.
Okay.
By
like,
adults.
the kids, okay, no offense. Like my kid cousins, like they're so little. What am I gonna do with you? Like
I don't know.
'cause I'm the oldest.
Even at gatherings now too, for me, I still hang out with my like little cousins
Oh,
instead of the
that's so
adults, because I'm like, I have nothing to
cute.
converse with you guys about, because you guys are all married. You guys are all talking about shit. I'm here like,
Yeah.
you know, and then my cousin's like, why are you hanging out with this? You're an adult. I'm like, what? I guess. I still feel like a kid. Like,
Okay, you know what? If you are my little cousins watching this, and I doubt that you will watch it, but if you watch it when you're older, like I do like hang out with you guys, okay? Like you guys are cool, but I don't know. You guys are just on your iPads and on your phone playing Roblox. So yeah. But you guys are still cool though. I'm just ready to be cool with the adults. Yes. And I do feel like like now I hang out with the adults. Yeah.
yeah.
But it's always a good time.
Yeah. I guess like for my family too, it's always usually immediate family, but my immediate family is big. It's huge because I have 26 nieces and nephews. Is it 27 now? I don't know. I lost count, but 26 or 27 or 25, 27. I don't know. One of those. So it's always big. And then, you know, it's always my sisters and us and my brothers and my brother-in-laws and my sister-in-laws. So it's always a big, you know, a big Christmas. And I feel like something about Hmong people is that we always combine not November, Thanksgiving.
Oh, yes.
We combine Thanksgiving and Christmas, and sometimes even New Year's together, because like everyone's so busy. Everyone, you know, we live in our own states and stuff. So a lot of times like we celebrate New Year's, and then we do Christmas and Thanksgiving at the same time, and then we do my dad and mom's birthday because it's all together, you know. So I feel like we always combine our holidays because we're all so busy. We can't get together at that exact day. So for my family, we always combine our holidays, and we're doing Christmas with Thanksgiving food, like a turkey and all that stuff. But it's always, like you said, such a good time, and I enjoy it so much. I don't think I'm gonna get to see my family this year for Christmas, because I already did Thanksgiving. So I wish we could do something together this year with my family, but I think this year everyone's so busy, so we're not able to. But like this year, we're still opening presents, but we're doing it on Christmas Eve, So I feel like that's like more like how a lot of like Americans do it. They open presents on Christmas morning. Yeah, so that's just what we're doing this year with like the actual family that lives at home. Yeah, but it's still fun, but it's always more fun when, like you said, everyone's there together.
Yes, exactly. But I feel like, even if you're just with your intimate family, it makes it extra special too, because it's like, it's just us, and it's a cute moment. And that just reminded me that like growing up and watching Christmas movies like the Polar Express, and
I've never watched the Polar Express.
Oh my God. We're watching that. Okay. What the hell,
I know. Somebody said it's the best Christmas movie ever, but I just have never watched it, because growing up, I didn't watch movies,
Yeah.
Like, I think that's why I watch movies so much now. Like, growing up, I didn't watch movies back then. So now I watch like hella movies. So I haven't watched the Polar Express yet.
Have you seen A Christmas Carol?
I don't know. I don't think
The
so.
Grinch?
Duh, I watched The Grinch though.
Okay, good. There we go. She know Whoville. Okay. Okay, but yeah, like just growing up and watching those Christmas movies, like my siblings and I, we wanted to be like that so bad. Like we would stay up. So if you guys know the Polar Express, basically like it's Christmas Eve, and then a train comes, and then you get to like go see Santa. We would stay up and be like, where the train at? Like we want to go. We want to go to the North Pole so bad. And we dead ass really thought the North Pole was real, because we're like, oh my gosh, we want to go to the North Pole. And my mom would be like, obviously, like my mom didn't want to kill our Christmas spirit, but like she would give us answers kind of hinting like it wasn't real, But then like we wanted to go so bad. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, when I grow up, I'm going to go to the North Pole. I'm going to visit Santa and like see his elves and how they make the presents and everything. But now as an adult, I just look back, I'm like, wow, it's not real.
That makes me think now that, damn, they made us delusional back then. What do y'all no, like, what do y'all think about us telling our kids like, yeah, there's a Santa, but there is no Santa?
Yeah.
Like, are we just like, we're just being, amazing parents, like telling our kids like there's a Santa, and we're the one fulfilling their beliefs? Or do y'all think we should be like, there's no Santa?
I feel like we could tell them the truth that like Santa is kind of like a logo for Christmas, but then we're the real Santa.
Because like you grow up thinking, oh my God, Santa is real. There's reindeers that fly, things like that.
Right.
Or like the tooth fairy, so like damn, my fairy comes at night and gives me money under my pillow,
Yeah. Like, oh my gosh, I used to do that to myself.
Oh, what? What?
Yeah, because like I was so like growing up, I was just like a huge believer, like I love fantasy, and I just wanted to believe that all these things were true. And so like
but then you did it yourself. So what would you believe is true?
Because
here's you lying to yourself. What?
Yeah, because I was just like, I want it to be true, like I want the tooth fairy to actually be there. And I also wanted my siblings to believe that as well too.
So what, you would be like, guys, look.
Yes, I did that. I was like, y'all, oh my gosh, I lost my tooth, remember? And like I got $2. Like, yeah, it's real. And then they would actually believe me. They'll be like, oh my gosh, like we're gonna start doing that too. And I'm like, yeah. And there was this one Christmas where my brothers, that like they had pissed me off or something. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna like make them believe that Santa is real, because like obviously like brothers are really annoying, and like they would always try to like kill the vibe and be like, oh, Santa's not real, like or whatever. And they were just like being really bad. And so they pissed me off. And so I wrote a letter pretending I was Santa. And I was like, in that letter, I was like, oh yeah, you guys are naughty. You guys are on the naughty list. And so you're not going to get presents this year and you're going to get coal. And so I put it in an envelope. I sealed it up and I made the handwriting look like so professional and cursive. And then on the roof, I threw the letter out. And so I ran downstairs where my brothers were and I was like, wait, did you guys see that?
Wait, how old were you?
I was in middle school.
Oh
So
my
I was probably 14.
Yeah.
And so I was like, wait, did you guys see that? Like, were you guys looking out the window? And they're like, what? Like, what happened? And I was like, I just saw this letter just like fall out of the sky. It's so weird. Let's go outside and check it out. And so I made them go outside with me. And I was like, wait, look at this letter. It says it's from Santa. Like, what the heck is from the North Pole? And so I opened it up. We opened it up together. And then I was like, oh my gosh, it says that you guys are on the naughty list. Like, you're not getting presents this year. And they kind of got upset. They're like, no, that's not real. And I was like, well, it says that it's from the North Pole and we found it outside. And then they were just like, oh my God, no, like it can't be true. And I just trolled them so hard. And now like I just look back. Honestly, I feel like I was a good big sister because I'm like I'm making them like keep up with the spirit and like believe that it's true. But basically after that letter, my brothers, I guess they got a bit nicer and they finished their chores like how they were supposed to. So yeah, let this be a lesson that doing fake letters like this does work.
Sounds very
I know.
I don't know. Is that toxic?
Oh
kidding.
my God, stop. No.
I'm just kidding.
They started it. So I was like, you know what? Let me get them to be believing in Santa. But yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. Damn.
That's
See, y'all, I don't got good memory. I don't remember anything like that. What was my childhood like? I don't know.
One more thing I remember I really, really, really wanted growing up is that diary that locks. Do you know that?
Yes.
Yes.
I know that.
Did you want it to?
I got it.
Ah!
I got it at school, the Scholastica thing where you
Yes.
buy. Yeah, I got it, and we talked about this in one of our episodes. Remember?
Oh yeah.
And then
we did.
it was like an invisible pen, and I wrote in the invisible pillow. I wrote in the notebook because there was this girl that was bullying me, so I wrote that I hated her. Yeah, it was so funny. But I did get the book. I don't know where it went now. Like
Yeah.
But yeah, I did get it.
Yes, I did get it, but not for Christmas, for my birthday though. And oh my gosh, that was the best birthday of my life as a kid. I was like, I got the diary because I was like really huge into journaling and just recording my days. So like when I got it, I was so happy. But I mean, ultimately, it did not work though because like you could force it open, you know, but obviously as a kid you still think like that's really freaking cool because it's your diary and like no one can get into it except for you, and like it's so secretive that everybody's gonna want to read it. Oh my gosh, things we wanted as a kid is just so funny. But now like reflecting back, it kind of like shows you who you are too as an adult, because I still journal till this day too. So but yeah, that's pretty much it. Anything else you want to add, Emmy?
No, I think that is all. But you know, talking about the old stuff, right? It reminds me. Do you remember that little toy game we had? We had a pet that we grew up. We had to feed it for it to grow up. Like that little game. It was like this tiny, and then you play and then you feed the pet and let it grow up.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
I don't remember what it's called, but that was something that I always wanted as a kid, and I did get it. But yeah, it just kind of like made me think about that. Like, wow, I miss being so young and like, you know, being happy over the little things like that. Yeah.
Oh my God, these tiny little gadgets that we just don't have anymore. Like
we should have kept them all.
Yeah. Have you played Game Boy before? Yeah, the really old consoles.
Game Boy, Wii, all of that. Yeah. Well, I miss the good old days.
Me too. Gosh, so nostalgic. Okay, this is a nostalgic episode. Now I'm just thinking about like all the things I did back then. Damn, I was really extra, y'all. I was such an extra person.
I would say, I don't know. I was just a kid.
You were
I
a
don't remember.
cutesy gal.
I don't remember. I've always loved modeling since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Oh, this is not even Christmas. This is a story. But this one time, my sister took me to the park to go do a photo shoot. Right, I was wearing pink, a pink top with green shorts, and it had a little purse with a little piggy in there. And we were doing a photo shoot at the park. And then we came back home. We lied to my brothers. So somebody saw me at the park, and they're like they work with like a modeling agency. They really liked how I looked, so they took pictures of me. I'm gonna be famous, and they believed me.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I don't know. So funny, but
The things we did back
I
then.
know. I loved being a kid. I loved, yeah, I love Christmas. I love the holidays because that's the only time I get to see everybody. So yeah, that sums it up for this episode, y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you are listening, please let us know what your Christmas traditions are or things you wanted growing up as a kid and just anything in general that makes you happy during the holidays. And we do want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, so that concludes our episode today. Thanks so much for listening and watching. If you are on Spotify, please rate our show. It'll help us so much, and it is free to do. Comment something that you wish you wanted growing up as a kid, or just like something that's on your Christmas list right now. And if you are on YouTube, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and like our video. And you can find Modern Hmong Girl on all social media platforms on Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Modern Hmong Girl. So we shall
See you soon, girlies.